I'm Veronica Justen. I'm professor of crop science at the University of Wisconsin-River Falls, and today we had a field day where we looked at a cover crop trial that we're putting here at our Man Valley Laboratory Farm here at the University of Wisconsin-River Falls. This was an event that was hosted in collaboration with the Western Wisconsin Conservation Council. We also want to thank the Dairy Innovation Hub for their support, as they are one of the funding sources for this research project. We also want to thank Albert Lea Seed, as they has sponsored this project through their donation of seed for our research. At today's field day, we looked at 7 different cover crop treatments that we have here in our field. So we have treatments that are mixtures of species, including brassicas, grasses, and legumes. We have some plots that have just single species, such as winter rye and Austrian field pea and daikon radish. And then we also have plots that are just our volunteer wheat from the previous crop. This trial was planted on August 11th, and so up until this point we have been collecting biomass data. We've been collecting soil data, looking at compaction and soil moisture. And we also will be collecting data to look at nitrogen concentration of these cover crop species. We are planning in the spring to look at a winter kill of the different species to see what ground cover remains in the spring. And then we also will look at nitrogen status of both the soil and remaining plant tissues in the spring as well. We are trying to look at whether different cover crop species, mixtures or individual species, what impacts they have on soil properties like compaction. And we're also interested in what influence they're going to have on the cycling of nitrogen in our farming system. We intend to follow up with this cover crop trial and look at a cash crop of corn silage in this field after the cover crop is terminated in the spring. We would just like to again thank Western Wisconsin Conservation Council for working with us to coordinate this event. We'd like to thank the Dairy Innovation Hub for financial support for our research fellowships that support this project. And we'd also like to thank Albert Lea Seed for working with us for selecting some cover crop mixes and species. This project is one of several projects that we have funded through the Dairy Innovation Hub for stewarding land and water resources. So we will have additional information about our project that will be published through the Dairy Innovation Hub and will be presented at the symposium and conferences hosted through that organization.